Hey guys, Wit Movie One here, back again for another movie review for you today. And today I'm going to be talking about Paranormal Activity 4. Alright guys, and this one's a little continuation of it's kind of a continuation of number 2, but a little bit of number 3 in a way. If you watch the movie, you definitely know what I'm talking about. But oh, sorry, I'm still kind of freaked out right there. Oh my god, whoa! But yeah, it's please forgive me. I forgot the main lady's name, the character name in this movie, but the main lady that goes throughout the series, you know who I'm talking about if you've seen the movies. And it starts off like how it starts off with a little montage of what happens at the end of number 2. And in number 2, you know, there's like a baby in the crib, and you see what's her name get the baby. And then, you know, walk out of the house and into the street, and then it says, "They have never been seen since," type of thing. And then the story just goes on from there, you know. And then you don't know if it's years later, how many years later it is, or anything like that. So, or not that I've seen, because I was with Gabriel. Gabe's talking to me, and friends are talking to me that were in the theater with me. So I missed a couple little things at the beginning. And then it starts off with like this family. They're at a soccer game. You know, they're just, families, the daughter's recording her little brother on the soccer field or whatever, or mom, whoever it is. And then they see this weird little boy standing in the corner, standing out, far back, just standing there. They're like, "Who's that weird boy over there?" kind of thing. But then, then nothing comes of it. They go among their day. And then later on, they come to find out this little boy lives across the street. And then the mother of that little boy gets taken away in the ambulance and stuff, so you don't really know what happened to her or who she really is. And then the little boy ends up staying with the family, the main family of this movie. And he's just kind of awkward, kind of weird, kind of doing really creepy things, kind of creepy looks and creepy little things. It's just kind of strange because I don't want to ruin the movie at all or anything like that. I'm just kind of confused if it's a continuation of number 2 or 4, or how this fits into the series, But then it's really inventive how they use these how they use technology of today, like little cell phone cameras, people, boyfriend and girlfriend Skyping each other, kind of thing, like they're Skyping, and the boyfriend or whoever's looking at his girlfriend through his Skype camera and goes, "What is that behind you?" Like little cool things like that, and how they use the technology of like Xbox 360, where they can make the room all green and have polka dots that can follow the people's movements and stuff, and how they use that into the movie. And there's this one gag in the movie where they use it, like, the mom's like, making food in the kitchen, and then like she turns around, the knife just flies up, and you don't see what happens to the knife, but then later on you come to find out what happens with that knife. But all in all, I found myself entertained by the movie, but it wasn't better than the others. It was just kind of like, like some of the things where like just doors open and doors close. It's kind of the same sort of thing. It gets kind of tiresome after a while, especially if you've seen all the other movies. But it is highly enjoyable to watch, especially with an audience. It was enjoyable. I found myself enjoying the audience reaction more than I was actually enjoying the movie, to be honest. Like I said, my favorite movie of the series is number 3. I think it goes number 3, 1, number 4, and then number 2 being the weakest one in the bunch. I think the number 2 maybe not like it as much because of the whole thing with the pool. Maybe they showed too much of a pool, and the payoff of that thing wasn't very good. But all in all, it was a fun watch. I'm trying not to. I don't want to say anything that ruins anything in the movie, really, except the knife thing. But who cares about that? If you remember watching number 2 and some of these other ones, there's always like a lot of nothingness. Just like, mindless babble between the family or whoever's talking. This time they seem to trim that kind of stuff a little bit. Trim that up a little bit, so it's not just like going, okay, they're walking this way, they're walking that way, okay, they're talking to each other, nothing's happening type of thing, you know what I mean? Like during like the daytime stuff, they kind of trimmed that out a little. It made that a little bit faster pace, which I enjoyed that. All in all, I suggest renting this one, or like buying it on Blu-ray instead of having to go to the movie theater, unless you just love the experience horror movies in the movie theater, where you see like other people around you going, "Ah, ooh, ah," kind of thing, like Gabriel was. Gabriel was just like, "No, oh. And Gabriel's trying to hold my hand and stuff. I'm serious. I'm not even joking. But all in all, it's a fun movie of the franchise. Not the best by any means, but absolutely not the worst. So if you're a fan of the franchise, I suggest checking it out. But under my recommendation, I say rent it first. Type of thing is what I'm saying here. But thanks guys so much for coming by. And I'll see you guys all later.